Hello guys, today in this video, we are going to help you to find out the best student laptops in market. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I tried to list them based on their quality, durability, customer review and more. If you want to see their price and find out more information about them, you can check our links in the description below. Number 10. Honor MagicBook 14. An impressive combination of powerful internals, premium design and solid battery life make it the student laptop to beat, especially when you consider its relatively affordable starting price. The MagicBook 14 uses a Ryzen 5 4500U chipset, up from Ryzen 5 3500U on its predecessor. Combined with 8GB RAM and a large 512GB SSD, it delivers excellent performance across the board. Ports, keyboard and a fingerprint scanner are all boxes that get ticks. Really, apart from the webcam placement, audio is about the only thing that's not so good. Number 9. Asus VivoBook S15 S530. Asus's VivoBook range is extensive, and rather confusing, but pay close attention to the specs and it is possible to grab a 15.6-inch model equipped with a high-quality Full HD IPS screen with wide viewing angles and reliable contrast. There are various different VivoBook S15 model numbers that can get you this screen option, but the S530 is one of the safer bets. Several processor options are available, but the quad-core Intel Core i5-8250U balances performance and cost the best. Elsewhere, the S530 is most often spec'd with a healthy 8GB of RAM and a small but fast 256GB SSD. Measuring 361.4 by 243.5 by 18mm and weighing in at 1.8 kg, the VivoBook is also a svelte student laptop, proving that low cost doesn't have to mean low style. Number 8. Acer Chromebook 314. The Acer Chromebook 314 is a super affordable laptop with a fantastic battery life and a suitably large 14-inch display for students to work on their essays. Running Chrome OS rather than Windows 10, the Acer Chromebook 314 might not be the most spec'd up laptop on the market, but it's a great workhorse that'll see you through your course with ease. If you're a student taking a course that will require a little more power from your laptop, such as photography or media, then we'd recommend one of the more powerful best student laptops in this guide. However, if the most strenuous activities you'll be undertaking are writing essays or embarking on a Netflix marathon, then you just can't go wrong with the Acer Chromebook 314 for the price. Number 7. Acer Chromebook Spin 13. Most Chromebooks prioritize portability and low cost over processing power and multitasking versatility, but Acer's Chromebook Spin 13 is a genuine alternative to a full-blown Windows laptop or MacBook. It's still capable of a mighty impressive 10-hour max runtime, but you get a practical 8GB of RAM, and a reasonably nippy quad-core processor. There's no cut price, low-res screen either, as the 13.5-inch IPS screen boasts a resolution higher than Full HD. But the Chromebook Spin 13's real party piece is its ability to transform into a tablet, with its low 1.5 kg weight making this a genuinely useful feature. This flexibility of being either a laptop or a tablet makes the Acer Chromebook Spin 13 one of the best student laptops, giving you the ultimate freedom to pursue your studies in the best way to suit you. Number 6. Dell Inspiron 14 5002 in 1. Fancy a laptop and tablet in one? The Inspiron 14 5002 in 1 offers an outstanding amount of versatility and features for a very reasonable price, perfect as one of the best student laptops. The 14-inch Full HD screen can flip back and around to rest on the back of the machine, creating a tablet PC, albeit a thick one. The screen is touch-sensitive and can be used as a basic pen-enabled graphics tablet, a very rare trick in the budget sector. Dell hasn't forgotten about display quality either, as the panel uses IPS tech, great for photo quality. Under the hood is a bang-up-to-date 10th generation Intel registered core trademark i5-10210U quad-core CPU with a potent 1.6 GHz base speed and up to 4.2 GHz boost speed. Pair this with the 8GB of RAM and generous 512GB SSD and you've got very respectable all-round performance. Number 5. Google Pixelbook Go. Chromebooks are a value-packed way to get one of the best student laptops at a reasonable price, providing you don't mind making the switch from Windows or Mac OS to Google's Chrome OS operating system. With the Pixelbook Go, not only does Google make the software, it also produces the laptop itself. The Pixelbook Go brings the best features of the original Pixelbook to a more affordable price point, though the top-spec Intel Core i7 model with a 4K screen still commands a distinctly premium four-figure price tag. But thankfully even the entry-level model still sports a gorgeous 13.3-inch Full HD IPS screen, and its 8GB of RAM should suffice for most tasks. Web browsing and word processing are a joy with the Pixelbook's tactile Hush Keys keyboard, and you'll look the part when distance learning thanks to the built-in 1080p webcam. 12-hour battery life and a barely believable weight of just over 1 kilogram seal the deal. Number 4. Acer Swift 3. If you're in the market for one of the best student laptops, the Acer Swift 3 is definitely one to consider. We're big fans of the way it balances an affordable price tag with enough power to help students navigate their everyday life at school, college, or university. Whether you need to browse the web for research or write your latest essay, the Acer Swift 3 is designed to easily handle day-to-day tasks. One of the Acer Swift 3's most useful features is how thin and light it is. While it boasts a 14-inch screen, it's only 1.5 centimeters thick and weighs a featherlight 1.18 kilograms. However, while it might be super light, that doesn't mean that the construction is cheap or flimsy. The Acer Swift 3 has been designed to have a great build quality that won't easily break. No, this isn't the most powerful piece of hardware in the world, but, for most students, the Acer Swift 3 will be the perfect companion in their studies. Number 3. HP Chromebook 14 FHD. Rather than running Windows or Mac OS, this student laptop is based on Google's Chrome OS operating system. It's designed to be super simple to use and runs apps from Google's Play Store, just like an Android phone or tablet. As such, you won't be able to use Windows software like the Office suite, but the Google's own cloud-based productivity apps like Docs and Sheets are genuinely viable alternatives. Despite its low price, this is one of the best Chromebooks you can buy right now, with its standout feature being its 14-inch Full HD 1080p screen. It's an IPS panel, so you needn't worry about restricted viewing angles or weak contrast. Be sure you go for this Full HD version of the HP Chromebook 14 though, as other models are available with lesser screens, and we don't reckon the marginally lower price is worth the significant reduction in display quality. Of course, one of the best student laptops that's this cheap is never going to be an image editing powerhouse. The Intel Celeron processor, 4GB of RAM and 32GB onboard storage in the entry-level versions of the HP Chromebook 14 make it the minimum you can get away with for web browsing, image viewing and HD YouTube viewing. But the payoff for having such power-efficient hardware is up to 11 hours battery life from a device that's exceptionally light and portable. Number 2. Microsoft Surface Laptop Go. Microsoft's huge range of Surface laptops and tablet laptop combo devices is, frankly, baffling these days. Thankfully, the new Surface Laptop Go is easy to figure out. It's the cheapest Surface laptop you can buy, making it one of the best student laptops. It's also wonderfully light and compact, at just 1.1 kilograms and 278 by 206 by 15.7 millimeters. Battery life is also stellar, rated at 13 hours for typical usage. The key to such great battery longevity is the power-sipping quad-core 10th Gen Intel Core i5-1035G1 processor, though this is no speed demon, and the relatively small 12.4-inch screen will be restrictive for extended periods of image editing. 3 versions of the Surface Laptop Go are available, with the only key differences being RAM and storage capacity. The cheapest of the trio is best avoided, however, as its paltry 4GB RAM won't go far once you've opened a few web browser tabs and fired up a 1080p video, and its 64GB SSD storage is similarly stingy. The mid-range option is the pick of the bunch thanks to its 8GB RAM and 128GB SSD. The flagship Surface Laptop Go gets you a larger 256GB SSD, but the corresponding price increase is too much to justify. Number 1. Apple MacBook Air 13-inch M1. Granted, the latest MacBook Air isn't the most budget-friendly option on this list, but it does represent excellent value for money and should last through several years of studies. Its design, finish and ergonomics give it a real edge over most student-friendly laptops, and so does its sheer performance for such a lightweight laptop. Its Retina screen is, as ever, just beautiful. Apple says it has a 25% wider color range than sRGB, but doesn't mention Adobe RGB, which leads us to assume it's somewhere in the middle. The contrast, definition and brightness are stellar, and while the 2560 by 1600 resolution isn't 4K, it's an important step up from a regular 1920 by 1080 screen. There are just 2 USB ports, which is annoying. It's not really a lot smaller than a regular MacBook, even though it looks like it, and the 7-core entry-level model is a bit of an odd proposition, but these are pretty minor complaints. This is a beautifully made notebook computer that offers supreme portability and versatility for a fair price, definitely one of the best student laptops if your budget can stretch to one.